I'm almost all out of Pepsi. You know, folks. I mentioned beforehand about the holiday treats and such. Gotta minus the beverages and stuff. We gotta have the cookies, the gingerbread man, the cheesecake or whatever. Um, all that stuff. But for me, other than all the holiday goodies everyone likes, I enjoy drinking a nice glass of Pepsi in a fucking mason jar out of all things. So, continuing on here with our little special, this is part two. And I wanted to talk to you all about one of my all-time favorite TV specials that is just something dear to my heart, something that's just so beautiful, so creative, so original, and just gives you a nice little fine view and a what-if scenario, mostly a little imagination of what it was like to see Kris Kringle, Santa Claus, in his prime days when he was a lot younger, how he got his start. And this right here is that particular little movie. So this little special was released in 1970. It is a stop motion. This little special features Fred Astaire as the narrator or the special delivery postage man. And basically, a bunch of letters and questions are sent to Santa Claus, either what kids want for Christmas or a bunch of, regular questions that they want to know about Santa Claus, like why is he a red suit? Why is he so jolly? Why does he eat Christmas cookies? Why does he prefer drinking Coca-Cola over Pepsi? Or why does he prefer drinking red wine instead of white wine? Or what is Santa Claus's favorite beer? His favorite pornography star? I don't know. Bunch of things that goes through my mind in terms of what children like to ask Santa Claus. But continuing on right here, the main thing is that who is Santa Claus? What is it that he does? How did he get his start? And that is where our main focus is for this little feature, is that it is surrounding the early days of Kris Kringle, how he was born, how he got into the world of making toys, how he met the elves, how he met Frosty Snowman, Jack Frost, all those friends that he knows now, and how he was able to come to a small poor town to bring joy, love, happiness, and the spirit of Christmas to this town. Basically, the first appearance of what made Santa Claus well loved and got his name. Folks, this is a timeless classic that just seriously warms the heart. Mickey Rooney, legendary Mickey Rooney voicing as Santa Claus for this feature is just pure beauty at its finest. The whole story alone was something that was creative. It hits the heart for everything that transpires. It gives that special sensation of what makes Christmas a beautiful holiday for everyone to celebrate. It gives that special meaning. It gives that special flair. It gives that special type of love that you were supposed to feel for Christmas that transpires. And this particular feature brings that out. It teaches to be grateful with the ones you have and cherish every day as a blessing for what you are given, for what you have, and what you are going to be blessed with as time progresses. Now, the thing is, in terms of the stop motion alone, is beautiful basic animation that was definitely, you can say, ahead of its time for it being only 1970. It was something joyful. It was something amazing to look at, and I loved the beauty. I loved the work that was in this little feature alone. And plus giving you that nice little aspect of what Saint Nick would look like if he was a lot younger. And I really like that a lot. Now, hearing the musical numbers throughout this picture was just something beautiful. That it brings a tear to your eye. In terms of the numbers of what my personal favorite is, My World is Beginning Today. That was sung by the soon-to-be Mrs. Claus. And the whole cinematography alone surrounding that particular scene where it was just her in the spotlight and the whole little magical scene going on, that was just pure beauty. It was just beauty alone. It felt like that your whatever answers or prayers that you have in terms of what you want for Christmas, it feels like that your wishes are going to be heard and answered by just having that faith into not only hearing that song, but in your own mind believing that spirit alone. So, gorgeous number. It really hits the soul. Now, that's all my positives. In terms of negatives, I really don't. There's really no negatives. There's nothing you can say bad about it. So, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Also, we all know the love song. Better not watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, everybody knows what that is. It's a timeless classic, special, unique, one in a million type of story, original, creative, bringing the up early days of Santa Claus, how he got his name, reputation, and so on and so forth out there, how he met the woman that was going to be his, Mrs. Claus, and the special alone, full spirit, love, and it's a personal, absolute favorite of mine that I'm sure everybody knows and grew up watching around the television, getting ready for the holidays. So with that being said about Santa Claus is Coming to Town, it is a TV special that I gave a personal 5 out of 5 to. Such a beauty. Now, with that being said, folks, we got one more feature to do. Once we get to that, let's just say you'll be hearing a little Christmas carol from yours truly.